In this case, also for selection of the employees representatives stop, I now take this opportunity of paying a tribute to the services rendered by the Reserve Bank of India in feeding the Industrial Development Bank of India from its infancy and having brought it up to its present status so that it could take up the leadership of the other financial institutions independently stop. As I have already stated earlier, the Industrial Development Bank of India will continue to be much a concern of the Reserve Bank as of the government in the new setup as well. Stop. I have every hope that the development bank as the principal financial institution in the field of industrial finance with its enlarged role should be able to play an effective part in the balanced industrial development of the country in accordance with national priority and aspirations. Stop. This has been provided in the preamble by the Joint Committee constituted for the that purpose. Stop para. Sir, with regard to this banking laws, there is much to be said. Stop. After the nationalization of banks, several issues have cropped up. Stop. Here, the government proposes certain amendments, out of which some are necessary, but I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister to the Banking Laws Bill 70 of 1983, in which there is a proposal for prohibition of the acceptance of deposits by unincorporated bodies. Stop. About this, I would like to stress this point because society has its structure in this country. Stop. There are certain money lenders who are rendering some service to the people. Stop. Your branches have not reached their. Stop. That entire structure or infrastructure, whatever your name it, is not there. Stop. Because of that, SRAF associations have made representation to the government on the way in which you are stopping this thing. Stop. If we say you can collect deposits from 10 people only, then this entire thing will come to a standstill. Stop. Your other amendments I support, but as far as this thing is concerned, I would like the government to think the basic objective, which is difficult to understand and much less to appreciate, of this underlying objective behind the introduction of the bill, and more particularly the amendment mentioned above, which is likely to have a far reaching effect on various sectors of the economy. Stop. If the government is determined to protect and promote the interest of the depositors or root out malpractices on the part of certain elements in the informal credit market, then there are various ways and means by which these aims could be achieved. Stop. It is apprehended that such a drastic measure will result in squeezing the source of credit in the informal credit market, which will not only paralyze the normal course of conduct of business in the urban and rural areas, but also provide wide scope for unhealthy and undesirable practice, a situation which can hardly be viewed with calm. Stop. We humbly feel that rigorous restrictions on acceptance of deposits by the unincorporated bodies has also draconian measures to control them would only cause serious damage to the economy, resulting in hardship to millions of people without any commensurate benefit to anybody. Stop. Now, sir, this is the representation that they have made since all the branches of our nationalized banks have not reached the rural areas in the far flung areas. What would happen to those people? Stopera. Sir, having stated this, these people had approached me in Bombay. Stop then, sir. All the shop associations are already agitated over it. Stop now. I have got a memorandum which I think has been submitted to the government also. Stop. It is Gujarat State Shop Association. Likewise, that agitation has spread everywhere, and there is an apprehension that if the government goes on with this provision, then the entire transactions which are being carried on smoothly at places where no banking facility is available